Hi everyone, welcome again to Wingman Wisdom and to my virtual campfire. Today, you may be asking yourself after you watch this video, is it that time of the month for him? No, but it's the time that I need to get a few things off my chest and not trying to come across as grumpy, but I have to respond. I'm getting more emails than I can get back to, and some of them fall into this category. So I'm going to read an email. I've got a voicemail I think that you need to hear. And then I'm going to tell you about a customer, how to be a really bad customer, how to get terrible service at an RV dealer. Let me see if I can remember all three of those things. Let's start out with, I have produced a RV report. If you're buying or selling an RV, it's quite detailed. It's like 24, 25 pages long from a buyer's perspective, from the seller's perspective. If you're going to buy or sell an RV, some great information that will absolutely help you. It will help prevent you from being ripped off. You'll save a lot of money. Thousands of you have downloaded the report. I always encourage everybody to do their homework. Use me as one resource when buying or selling an RV, but do your homework. Too many people do what Joe did from Illinois. And Joe, it's not you, it kind of is you, but I have received many emails recently saying, why don't you get back to me? Why don't you respond to my emails? I send you emails all the time. A couple of things. One, I don't do this full time. I get back to as many people as I can, but I expect some people to do their own homework. Respectfully, I can't do everybody's homework for them. That's why I made this report. If you download it, you might want to think about reading it, thinking about some of the things in it, because many of the emails I get, if you just spent some time, that four-letter word, T-I-M-E, just spent a little bit of time, read the report, I promise you, you will save money. It will prevent you, as I said, from making some major mistakes. So Joe from Illinois says, I soon will be in the market to buy an RV. I have not read your buying, selling, mailing as of yet. Sorry. But I did download it, and I will before I buy. Downloaded the report, but then has a question anyway. Well, let's see what the question is. My stupid question, does it matter to the dealer if you're financing or buying outright? I'm thinking they probably make money on the financing, and if that's true, it would be best for me not to mention that until it's time to get out the door so I can get my best possible deal. Or if it's better for the dealer to have a cash buyer, I bring that up to get a better price. If that makes any sense, just wondering what your approved dealers may say on this. Joe, I cover this on page 1. On page 1 of my free RV report. Please, if you want to save yourself headache, if you want to save yourself some money, please read the report. You can delete it. You can disregard everything I say. But yes, I address this on page 1. It goes into page 2. But check out the free RV report. Again, not trying to be ugly. All right, I'm going to tell you about this person and how to get run off at an RV dealer. And then the person's like, oh, they're treating me so badly. Speaking of the report, here's that voicemail I want to play. It's from a guy here in Texas, and I also cover this in the report.
Yeah, Mr. Warren, my name is Bobby. I live in Humboldt, Texas. I'm pretty impressed by your show and your setup on the internet, and I've got a question for you. I just bought a brand new Crossroads Volante from Funtown RV in Corsicana, Texas. I'm very happy with the trailer. I'm not happy with some of the things I bought for it. I'm canceling some of the things that they sold me. And one of the things I wanted to ask you about is a service agreement, extended service agreement, I guess, from RV Americare. It's costing me $3,373, and I'm not sure that it's good or worth it. I don't know if I'm being scammed or if these are good products. If you could give me any information on it, I would certainly appreciate it. And again, I'm really proud of the way you have done for the RVers out here. Again, it's in reference to RV Americare service agreement on my brand new Volare trailer. Thank you, buddy. Bye.
So I cover that in the free RV report as well. I'm glad that Bobby referred to it as a service agreement. Too many people think that it is an extended warranty. It is not. It is a service agreement. Most of the time, it is a third party that the dealer goes to sell you this extended service plan. Now, are they worth it? My opinion, if you can exercise financial restraint, Bobby, if you can save, you can cancel, by the way, you can cancel if you've got that extended service protection plan on your loan and you've got some time left on it, you can cancel and you will get a refund of the unused premium, if you will. That will either be given to you in money, a check, or the lender, if you have a lien on it, will reduce the amount of your loan balance. But exercising financial discipline, so important. What was it, $3,373, Bobby? You can get that money back, or most of it back. I would suggest you put it in a savings account. Now, some people will disagree, and that's fine. That's what makes the world go round. Some people believe in these extended service protection plans. I'm not one of them. I don't think they're a ripoff. Does the dealer make some money when they sell that? Well, of course they do. They're in business. They're in business to make money. Most dealers will not rip you off. My problem, one of my many problems with the extended service protection plan is getting parts. If there's an issue and you have to get parts for your RV, having a third party involved, it just is one more piece of the equation. It makes it very, very difficult. But again, I cover my opinions and thoughts on extended service protection plans in my free RV report. You can go to freervreport.com and in 1 minute you can view it, download it, and please read it. All right, so here's how to get run off from a good RV dealer. I heard this story recently and I'm like, I believe it. I believe it. And this person buys a new RV. It was almost what they wanted, almost. And I think the story was it had a couch or a love seat in it. They wanted to exchange that for a love seat with the recliners. I think I'm getting the story right. And but they didn't have the recliners in stock. The people really wanted their RV, so they took it. And they said, we're going to get you one, but it may take us a while to get it to you. No problem. So these people used their RV, and they kept calling and hounding the dealer. Where's our recliners? Where's our recliners? Where's our recliners? And you know what the part situation has been. My suggestion is, respectfully, is be a little bit patient. You think the dealer wants you on their case? The dealer wants you out of there and happy. All dealers want you out of their business and happy at the same time. So to do that, they need to get the parts. We've had a serious part shortage. It's hard to get those things. So this person was not patient with getting their recliners. They were able to use the RV, no other problems with the RV, but then what did they do? They started calling up the dealer and cussing at him. You promised me and it's been this long and that long, and you don't do that to a dealer. You can be respectful, you can be passionate, but be respectful and thoughtful. If you've got to call and yell at somebody, be thoughtful. Try to put it in writing. Try to be understanding from the dealer's point of view. Most of them are not trying to give you the runaround. They are not. But here's how the story kind of has a different turn to it. The parts guy at the dealership, all of a sudden, guess what? Here come the recliners. Gets it. Oh, we're going to be able to get rid of this. Oh, this is good. This is good. So they call up and say, your recliners came in. Awesome. So the people come down that have been yelling, and guess what? The manufacturer sent the wrong color because they didn't have the right color. Yes, should the parts guy, gal, have gone back and looked and made sure that the color was exactly right? Maybe. But when they finally got the good news that, hey, your part's in, that recliner's in, we're going to be able to get rid of these people that have been angry and waiting. They called up. And now the people got really mad. Then they started calling up and MFing the owner and the staff. What do you think happens when that occurs? Well, we need to be really nice to these people. Or does the dealership think, what a jerk? My belief is the latter. So I'm giving you kind of the high 30,000 foot view of a particular situation. But the way I found out about it is they went to social media. They started posting on Facebook. And what is it about Facebook anyway? I've got my videos on YouTube. Of course, most of you are probably watching on YouTube. But I also have these Facebook pages about camping and RVing. And the audience may be the same, but they act completely differently. I've said it before that if you go to Facebook and you're reading on Facebook, it's like you're a little bit hungry, you want a snack. So you go buy a vending machine. You get a bag of M&Ms or Fritos or whatever you get from a vending machine. But if you want to eat a meal, you go to a restaurant. And a restaurant, more of a meal, is YouTube. The people that eat at a restaurant, the people that view my YouTube videos, far and away are they more controlled and rational, even when we disagree. They're very nice. Now, you got the occasional wingnut out there that's an idiot, and we all know who they are. By the way, I can occasionally be an idiot as well. But what is it about Facebook? People, it's like they just blast off and they start throwing all kinds of negatives and cussing, and it doesn't do any good. It may feel good at the moment, but guess what happens in my Facebook groups? Guess. You're banned, blocked, banned, no warning, no please behave, please have more common sense, please have more respect for other people. No. One of the rules of my Facebook groups is I can take you off anytime I want. I can. And I don't do it very often. But when somebody starts calling up or posting and MFing, I don't care who it is, a campground, a dealer, another person. If you can't be a decent civil human being, I don't want you around my virtual campfire. I am sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. I'm stating it as a matter of fact. So today, no, it's not that time of the month, but it is time that I get a couple of things off my chest. Bobby, thank you for your phone call. By the way, speaking of phone calls, thank you for calling. If you have been one of the many, many people that have left a voicemail message, we are working to improve the customer-dealer relationship in the RV industry. We really are. And I want to hear what you think. I want you to share your experience that you had with your dealer, good or bad, anywhere in between. My plan is to take these voicemails and put them out there so dealers and manufacturers can hear the good and the not so good. Maybe when they hear our voices instead of seeing complaints on social media, they hear our voices, they hear our experiences, they will listen. So thank you if you have already called and left a voicemail message. And if you haven't, I invite you to do so. My number is get a pen, 1330-WINGMAN. If you don't want to spell it out, 330-946-4626. 330-946-4626. Nobody's going to answer. I want to hear about your RV dealer experience, good or bad. So thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you, and I will see you next time. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home.